Welcome to this course Basic Manufacturing Process Unit 4 and Lecture 69 Manufacturing and Importance of Materials of Manufacturing. Agenda for today present in this video the machining process, joining process, surface finishing process and plant location, nearness of the raw materials and transportation facilities, and nearness of to the market, availability of the labor and availability of fuel and power, availability of the water. The primary saving process is the common operation process is used in the consist of the primary shaping process. These are process in the contents of the process. The primary manufacturing process is the application of operation casting, forging, uh, powder power metal forging and casting, gas casting, rolling operation and crossing, bending operation, drawing operation and shearing and spinning process and electroforming process. These are process is the part of the primary manufacturing process. The machining process. What is the machining process? A fairly large number of components are not finished to either the useful of shape and size through the re- of the primary process in and the required for the product and product design for quality and quantity of the product is achieved. These components are further subjected to one or more the machining operation apply for the primary manufacturing process and the suitable for the secondary process to obtain for the desired shape and dimensional accuracy of the achieve for the secondary manufacturing process of the machining process is the secondary manufacturing process is the machining process is the extra material removed from the workpiece with the help of the machines, tools, and other power of the manufacturing. The secondary operation mainly necessary when the very close dimensional accuracy is required for the sum of such a species of desired to produce, which is not possible through the primary manufacturing operation is not achieved for the very accuracy of the dimensions of the product. And the second manufacturing process is application on the materials finishing process and the extra material removed from the workpiece on the workpiece surface to achieve a very sharp accuracy of dimensions. This operation required are used for one or more machine tools are required and various types of cutting tools and cutters. Job holding devices are required for secondary manufacturing process and making for the meaning and the transfer instrument testing devices and device for the gauges इत्यादि and which combined the application trains to the desired the dimension controls in the manufacturing operation. The common machine performed to the purpose of the following is the secondary manufacturing process. In the operation of secondary manufacturing of process, the turning operation and threading operation and drilling operation, boring planning and shaping operation, and the slotting, sewing, and the broaching and grinding. These as operation is used in the in the part of the secondary manufacturing process, and the way this is process is the very important mm, of the materials of the material structure and dimensions achieved for the very accuracy in this process by the help of in this process. Joining operation, the joining process is the consist the is the application of the application of the joining for the two metal pieces and similar and dissimilar materials. This process are used for joining metal parts is the general of the fabrication work, such that the required for usually occur when the large length of the standard section for required, such that cases of similar length of the similar length joining together to be the desired shape and size and length of the uh, pieces in the joining operation. This process is also enable the temporary joint and the permanent of the permanent joint in the generated to the in this operation. Most of the process is required heat to joining of the metal pieces. The common process is filling for the category is used for the in the joining process in application of the more required for the operations are the joining operation. The such first of the welding operation and soldering operations for bridging or operation for the welding in the riveting process. A riveting process is the joining process of the two metal pieces with the help of the repeat and apply of the force. The screening of this process in this process is only for the joining the two pieces in similar and dissimilar pieces. The press press forming is the also for the secondary manufacturing process in the joint, and the consist of the joining process in the one piece one metal is on a second metal is the set for the holding and devices to the application of the pressure with the help of machining process. Okay. The surface finishing process of the material in with the help of the application of machines and other equipment useful. This process should be the misunderstand should by the metal removing process, which in many cases they are the primary introduced to the provided the good surface finish the metal per surface and used to the very negligible amount of the metal removal and addition to dogs of the plate. These process will not the applicable of variation in dimensions. The common of surface finishing process in application of the more manufacturing operations. The process is the buffering process in the this process by using for the buffers of the material. Second operation, the polishing is the polish of the products in the of the surface is the achieved for the very accuracy surfing of the surface. Lipping process, the lipping is the also used in the surface of finishing and the left or the surface. Super finishing, the super finishing operation is the secondary manufacturing operation is with the help of the very smooth very finishing process for the just suppose that the surface finishing process and the metal cutting process such that the surface of the cleaning machines. The sanding operation is the operation is in the use for the with the help of the sand application in this process. The electro planning, this operation is used um, for the electrical power of with the help of the electrical power and the electroplastic, or with the help of the surface system, the belt grinding. This process is also used in the uh, grinding of machine and of grinding machine of the with the help of the belt of the required for the power transmission. The metal spraying process. It is the metal required for the remove of the this process is apply for the removal of materials on the surface. Extra material removed on the surface of the workpiece. Plant location. The various affecting of the plant location. Plant location is the very important for the factors of manufacturing operation and development of economics. The near the required for the sum of factors in the plant location. The nearness of the raw material. The plant is stable for the nearness of the raw material. Nearness of the, nearness of the raw material. Suppose that the material is near the raw material is the transportation of materials reduce for the cost of the transportation cost of the raw materials. The transportation of the raw material from the vendors and in the plant, especially to the plant which the consume raw material in bulk. The raw material is required for the bulk of the raw material is heavy and cheap for the losses of the good amount. The good amount is the weight of during the processing and must be located the close of the source of raw materials. Second is the transportation facilities. The nearness of the plant is the available of the good transportation facilities available. A lot of the money is spent for the transportation of raw materials and finished good. Depending upon the size of raw materials and finished good in a suitable for method in the transportation should be selected. The transportation facility are good available in the area of plant location, and then the plant the reduce for the cost of the transportation cost of the raw material and good of the services. Location continue. The nearness of the market. The plant is stable to the nearness of the market. The materials the the goods of the transportation of good is the reduced for the cost of the transportation or nearness of market in reduced to the cost of transportation, and also damaging for the finished good. Damaging for the finished good in the way of plant near to the market, the provided the quick services of the customer. The availability of the labor. The plant location is stable to the area of the depend on the labor available for the labor, the suitable labor forces and right kinds of the adequate size of number and the numbers of the and responsible read with the it's the proper attitude towards work should be available on the plant. The availability of the fuel and power. The electric power should be remains available continuously. The continuous is the power available on the plant locations in the proper setting and the quality of the renewables energy renewable and non-renewable energy and sources are very easily available on the plant location, and these are the power and electric. also available in the plant location is easily. Then the availability of water. The plant location is uh, set for the depending upon the nature of plant water. Water should be available in adequate the quality and the proper validity of the water. A chemical industry should be not the located at the switch of the water carriers. The chemical industry are the set for the nearness of the water. And this is the water is the natural energy resource, natural energy sources. This is the very importance of the water is the chemical industry. Thank you so much. In this video, I present in the plant location of the available some of factors, some of importance factors depend on the plant location.